From the High Definition Production Center of Troy University's Broadcast and Digital Network at Troy, Alabama's International University, this is Troy TrojanVision News.
Hello and welcome to Troy TrojanVision News for September 22nd, 2017. I'm Chelsea Law.
And I'm Seth Hawk. Thank you for joining us this evening. Thursday marked International Peace Day, and Troy University celebrated the day on campus with various events, culminating with a peace rally last night at the International Arts Center. Justin Walker has the story.
In the wake of rumors of a pending campus shooting on Thursday, students gathered at the International Arts Center to celebrate International Peace Day for the first time on campus.
From my knowledge, it is the first year that Troy University has celebrated International Peace Day. We just wanted to take this opportunity to, commemorate this amazing day that people are doing worldwide. This is not something Troy, Alabama is doing alone. We are doing this on a day when people around the world are doing the exact same thing. Starting at the Hall of Honor and ending at the International Arts Center, international students carried flags of different nations as a way to show support for world peace. The end of the march brought those flag bearers to the International Arts Center, and right here next to this dove, where messages for the National Peace Day rally were spoken. ISCO President Caroline Hughes says that her message to those in attendance is to love each other despite the troubles we as a world have been facing.
We have so much hate in our world right now, and with peace, we can chip away at that hate one bit at a time. That might be an optimistic perspective, but I do like to have that optimistic view, and I believe that we can really make a difference if we're just loving each other.
While some universities are showing division among its students, one student says that she is proud to go to Troy University, where peace is shown on a daily basis.
I think Troy is already showing a lot of peace and love towards American and international students. We already are emphasizing our difference and trying to share everything from our country we have culturally. So I think we're already doing a good job.
Justin Walker.
Living life in peace,
Troy TrojanVision News.
International Peace Day is held annually on September 21st.
What happens when we die? That may seem like a pretty deep topic for a college kid, but it was on some of the minds of Troy students yesterday during the Philosophy Club bi-weekly armchair discussion. Lydia Williams gives us the details.
The Philosophy Club held an armchair discussion about life after death in Patterson Hall. Students also got the chance to learn the basics about philosophy.
Philosophy is about critical thinking, argumentative skills, and problem-solving skills. So I really hope they have learned how to analyze and evaluate and construct arguments for or against their claims or viewpoints about person identity over time.
The discussion prepares students to think outside of the box and expand their minds about how humans evolved over time.
Human nature, more specifically, I talked about how we are going to be the same people over time. So we believe that we are persisting through time.
The Philosophy Club's armchair is available for any student who is interested in learning about different viewpoints about self-existence.
We try to keep it as open as possible. We just want to have this as an avenue where people can hopefully learn something new.
Lydia Williams, Troy TrojanVision News.
The next philosophy discussion will focus on social justice and transgender rights on October 5th in Patterson Hall.
Alabama's part in the war effort during World War I was the focus of a panel discussion on campus Thursday afternoon. Joshua Thomas has the details.
Thursday, Troy students had the opportunity to attend a panel discussion in Howe Hall on the importance of World War I to the state of Alabama and how it's remembered today and throughout history. Director of the Wiregrass Archives, Martin Ola, speaks on the event.
The event today is called World War I and America, how Alabama has commemorated and remembered World War I over the course of the 20th century.
Ola speaks on what he hopes the audience can take from the discussion and how important the commemoration is to the state.
As for audience participation, we hope that it'll be a robust discussion afterwards of commemoration and how communities commemorate here in the centennial of World War I, and we're coming up on the bicentennial of Alabama history. And I hope that the audience goes away with a better understanding of power dynamics in commemoration and in the placing of statuary.
Olip discusses how he feels about the works that made this discussion come into fruition.
Those are pretty spectacular collections because the Alabama State Archivist Thomas Owen in 1919-1920 asked for Alabamians to send material over from France to the Alabama Department of Archives and History.
Joshua Thomas, Troy, TrojanVision News.
Thursday's panel was inspired in part by the current World War I exhibit in the Alabama Department of Archives and History in Montgomery. And many current Troy University students made their decision to come to Troy after making a visit to campus.
Well, there will be plenty of opportunities for that to happen as Troy will host a preview day for high schoolers tomorrow. Paige Weeks has the details.
Troy University is gearing up for another jam-packed game day. Add into the mix over 600 high school students who will be on campus to get the first taste of what could be their future college home.
Trojan Day is very important to us. In the fall, we host it for students that are entering seniors for the next fall. So we're looking at students for fall 2018.
The day will be full of tours through Troy's campus, and students will also be able to attend browse sessions where they can learn all about Troy's different organizations.
We want them to be well acquainted with Troy and know what opportunities we have so that they can see if this is a good fit for them. You know, we want them to see the opportunities that we have for them and what a great place it would be for them to continue their education.
And for students at Trojan Preview Day, it's a great opportunity to see what life on Troy University's campus is really like. It gives them an insight to what student life, resident life, and even academic classes will be like.
They can learn about the academic programs that we can offer them. Then we'll have an admissions presentation. We'll discuss all about the admissions requirements, the scholarships, the processes of everything. And then they'll be able to learn during the campus tour about our facilities, just the feel, the student life on campus as well.
Although Trojan Day is aimed toward recruiting students, parents will be able to learn more about the university as well.
They enjoy, learning about the Trojan life. They enjoy learning about the costs and the scholarships. They enjoy learning about the safety and seeing the safety of the facilities too. So they get to learn pretty much the same things that the students do, just from a parent's perspective.
The tours will wrap up at Veterans Memorial Stadium, where Trojan fans will cheer on the Troy football team as they face off against Akron. Paige Weeks, Troy, TrojanVision News.
And the high schoolers will end their day at the Trojan football game. The kickoff is set for 5 p.m. Sarah Drake will have a preview in the game coming up in sports.
Now, the latest in Trojan sports on Troy TrojanVision News.
Hello and welcome back to TrojanVision Sports. I'm Sarah Drake. The Troy football team is riding a 2-game winning streak heading into tomorrow's game. And with a Sunbelt victory in tow, the Trojans will step out of conference play to host Akron at the Vet. This game will be jam-packed with excitement from both on and off the field, as this weekend's game serves as the Trojans' military appreciation game. And head coach Neil Brown explains why the team is excited for this game.
Fans look forward to, but more, our players really look forward to it. We've got a lot of our players whose family members, parents, brother, sister are involved in military, and this is a game they always look forward to. So we're excited about hosting our service people.
A reminder that kickoff is scheduled for 5 p.m., but you will want to be inside the stadium by 4:40 p.m. for pre-game festivities that include a field-length American flag and a flyover from a pair of F-16 fighter jets. And moving from the gridiron to the golf course, the Troy men's golf team is set to compete in the Shoal Creek Invitational starting Monday in Birmingham. Junior Caleb Masters talks about what he enjoys the most on the course he considers the best in the state.
Really fun track, super nice course, definitely one of the best in the state, no doubt. Played there my freshman year. I think that was the first time I'd played the full round. I'd gone out and play a few holes here and there.
The team will have a week off before they travel to College Grove, Tennessee on October 1st for the Intercollegiate at the Grove. And now over to the cross-country team, where the men and women will compete in the Mountain Dew Classic tomorrow in Gainesville, Florida at the Mark Bostic Golf Course. The men's team will look to continue their strong start to the season after finishing in second place in the Strutt season opener hosted by Jacksonville State. The men also finished second in the Mountain to Seas Duel hosted by App State. The women, however, will look to improve as they finish 3rd and 6th respectively.